Here we talk about psychology, we talk about wellness, we talk about motivation, and we talk about friendship. Subscribe! In today's video, we're going to be talking about anxiety, causes of anxiety, what anxiety looks like, the behavioral changes in anxiety, how to manage anxiety. Help, I'm anxious. We will begin first off by defining what anxiety is. According to the American Physiological Association, APA, they define anxiety as an emotion characterized by feelings of tension or worried thoughts. Anxiety is a multifaceted response to real or perceived threats. It can include cognitive, physical, or behavioral changes. Adrenaline is a hormone and chemical messenger which is released in response to real or perceived danger. It triggers these anxiety reactions in a process known as fight or flight response. Many a times, this is experienced or felt in a difficult social situation or when one has to make important decisions. What anxiety looks like, symptoms of anxiety. To discuss this, we would have three subheadings: physical symptoms, mental symptoms, and changes in behavior. Physical symptoms of anxiety include faster, irregular, or more noticeable heartbeat, feeling lightheaded or dizzy, headaches, chest pain, and loss of appetite. Mental symptoms of anxiety include feeling tense or nervous, being unable to relax, worrying about the past or future, obsessive thoughts, and not being able to sleep. Behavioral changes associated with anxiety include experiencing difficulty looking after yourself, struggling to form or maintain relationships, avoiding people, places, and situations that create anxiety, not being able to enjoy your leisure time, and constantly worried about trying new things. Types of anxiety disorder: generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, specific phobia, selective mutism, social anxiety disorder. Generalized anxiety disorders. This chronic disorder is characterized by excessive long-term anxiety and concerns about non-specific life events, objects, and situations. This is the most common anxiety disorder, and people suffering from it are not always able to pinpoint the source of their distress. Panic disorder. This is characterized by brief or sudden attacks of intense terror and apprehension. It is usually associated with shaking, confusion, dizziness, nausea, and difficulty in breathing. Panic disorders are commonly associated with frightening experiences or prolonged stress, but they can also occur without a trigger. Specific phobia. This is aversion and avoidance of a specific object or situation. Phobias differ from other anxiety disorders in that they have a specific cause. A person suffering from a phobia may recognize their fear as illogical or extreme, but they are unable to control their anxiety in the presence of these triggers. Examples are trypanophobia, fear of needles, astarophobia, fear of storms, claustrophobia, fear of enclosed spaces, technophobia, fear of technology. Agoraphobia. This is a fear of and avoidance of places, events, situations from which it may be difficult to flee or from which help would be unavailable in an emergency. Examples include 1. Aerophobia, fear of flying, draught of fresh air. 2. Agoraphobia, fear of crowds of people or open spaces. 3. Aerophobia, fear of heights. 4. Claustrophobia, fear of confined space. Social anxiety disorder. This is the fear of adverse judgments from others in social situations or of public embarrassment. Social anxiety disorder includes a range of feelings such as stage fright, a fear of intimacy, and anxiety around humiliation or rejection. Selective mutism. Some children experience this type of anxiety in which they are unable to speak in certain places or contexts. This occurs despite having excellent verbal communication skills with familiar people. Separation anxiety disorder. This is characterized by high anxiety levels. This follows separation from a person or place that provides the feeling of security or safety. This commonly occurs in children, but it can also affect adults. Practical steps to take when faced with feelings of anxiety. Call a friend, family, counselor, therapist, or anyone to talk about how you feel at the moment. Make use of calming breathing exercises. One really effective breathing exercise would be the 4-7-8 breathing. This acts as a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system. This technique involves breathing in for 4 seconds, holding it in for 7 seconds, and then releasing it at 8 seconds. Activities such as walking, running, swimming, yoga, or even cycling can help you relax. Eat a healthy diet with regular meals to keep your energy levels stable. Consider joining a peer support group. This helps with building a community for you and to let you know that you're not alone with this and you can get past this. Consider breaking your targets into smaller bits, as this will prevent you from feeling that you have a lot to do that you haven't done. Focus your time and energy into getting better. First of all, admit to yourself that you're currently anxious. Focus your mind on things that will distract you from the triggers. Doctors advise exposure therapy, so if it's an environment, stay there. If it's an object, look at it. Other times, it is advised to stay clear from the triggers. Next stop, what does the Bible say about anxiety? Philippians 4 verses 6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.